Welcome back everyone, my name's Asa from Tree, and today we are doing a Who Said It's Dead video over the Gravekeepers. Who Said It's Dead is not exclusive to Yu-Gi-Oh, but is my series in which I go over any game, in this case a old deck, and see if it can contend with the rest of its current day forms. So we're doing Gravekeepers today, and as I cycle through the deck, how's everyone? It's been a while. A lot of things been going on, per usual, you know. But if you'll see behind me, BAM! We have a new awesome chair, the Christmas present that the wonderful girlfriend had gifted to me. I couldn't resist, so I opened it a little early, as approved, of course. And it is the most comfortable chair you've ever seen. Anyway, so I'm going to go into, I actually had just dueled them. I wanted to have the most current duels possible, so I just dueled a couple times. It was not hard because this deck is crazy. Okay, so what we're going to do here is kind of pause it here. So the Gravekeepers have been a deck since 2005-ish range, where the Necro Valley started to actually come into play, where Gravekeepers weren't just cards, but actually a deck that could be implemented and played well. As you can see, there's a few of these. I did duel about 4 times, and for the sake of the video, and there are some higher tier and some lower tier decks, but anyway, he uses Twin Twister. I had put down to lose a turn, Magic Drain, lose a turn. He targeted these two, so of course I just Magic Drained, and either way you kind of win out of the situation. Magic Drain's a great card that makes your opponent actually lose at least one card. So he just kind of continues his turn. It's one of these decks that run the lyrical Lucinia, I guess is how it is. And although she's a super good card, when going against the Gravekeepers, man, you got some problems. So I, in this deck, will not use Card of Demise unless I have not normal summoned the turn, because chances are I'm going to be gaining a monster. That's kind of just how it's built, the deck. And I don't want to lose my monster because all of them are very precious. They're all level 3 and 4s, and you can't really afford to lose them from stupid effects like Allure of Darkness or Card of Demise. I know I'm activating it as I say that. My point was, don't throw away a hand just because you want some more cards. In this case, I went the route for Ryo and another lose a turn. Some would kind of say it's a waste of spot down there. 2 things. 1, I have no other card. I might as well. 2 lose a turns is pretty sweet when they destroy it. Now, I actually used Rippling or Drowning Mirror Force on his Lyrical, which was super cool. I teched it for that reason, because a lot of people have been doing that. Of course, she went right back to the extra deck. He didn't draw nothing, and I win. Cool. Next game. Oh wait, that's not it. That's an old deck. One moment. I wonder why that says. Oh, there we go. Oh right. It said it was like one of my double duels. Okay, so he is running, I guess it looks like a synchro deck. I'm not sure what we've got in there. Oh, okay, one of those synchro decks you guys see. From all to nothing. I just play it really cool. As soon as I play this kind of stuff, you just feel more confident in this deck. Again, I drop the cards because lose a turn, Solemn Warning, of course, are going to go down. The Allure and Card of Demise are more draw power, so if I drop them, I can draw and do some extra stuff. Now, in this case, I do lose a turn, which is okay, because my field's pretty set up, and because of that, he goes, bye, good game, so he's gone. But if we just look at the field here, I had another 3 cards come in next turn if I had drawn a monster, which we could see, maybe. Maybe not. We have a Solemn Warning in case he did somehow synchro. Allure of Darkness for more rippling. I was pretty safe. We'll go into the 3rd duel here. What's this guy running? Some crazy, I guess maybe just really cool extra deck action here. So he actually, it's reasoning. I activate lose a turn, and I also had notice, which is, I mean, this deck is just so anti-meta, just like it was, what is that, 11 years ago? It's been 11 years since this deck came out, And you make decks like this just leave. They just leave. They're like, I can't deal with this. I'll just duel someone who fights as strong as me and then I'll fight harder. Well, in this deck, you don't have to fight as hard. You just let them kill themselves. So this is probably the best one. This is why I just decided to record after this one, because I felt like this deck is a little more meta than the rest. If we see here, I have a recruiter face down. When he dies, I was planning to get the, what's the guy? Gravekeeper that you discard Descendant, maybe? The guy you discard and get Necro Valley. I've got a pretty good setup back row here. You do have to worry about stuff like Twin Twister and MST and stuff. But again, Magic Drain, can't do anything. He did discard. It's for nothing. And now I'm set up. So there's Necro Valley. Here's my 2500 defense monster, a 4-star. I just set it down. When he gets flipped, because you know they have to attack eventually, you get your effect. So there's 2 of them. I mean, and without trouble, without anything, it's done. It's done. So this one I kind of eased into. I did not want to just sack them off just because I had the chance with a free field. You kind of wanted to ease into it. And I have time. I have time. I have Necro Valley, so he can't do any graveyard shenanigans. I have lose a turn. If he did summon something awesome, it's gonna go in defense mode. And I have Solemn Notice. I've got 2 of them. I've got Bottomless. He's not gonna summon a monster that I have to worry about. So as he summons it, I actually just decide to Bottomless this one and hit the heart hard, which puts him at 34, which means 2 of these guys' attacks would finish him off. With this turn, I think I don't beat him in this turn. So I'll go into Card Demise and summon the Thunder King. Oh yeah, and I couldn't do damage because of Card Demise. So again, he activates this thing. He actually chooses to get rid of his spell card, his field spell, which kind of hurts. And he does his shenanigans. But look, there's more to stop. The best offense is a great defense, guys. Good game. How's that? How's that? Let's go back and remember how many times we used this extra deck. I'll count for you. Ready? None. We didn't use it. I only added it just it's insurance. There's no reason you have to go into this extra deck. There's none. Your trap cards are set. Your drop potential is so much that you're gonna get enough defense to wait for your Necro Valleys. I didn't even, in this duel, I was dueling beforehand just for fun. I didn't even get a chance to use my Royal Tribute. You know how many times I Royal Tributed first turn and got rid of like 3 monsters and they just quit? Because they've got nothing! I'm telling you guys, run this deck. Its percentage win rating is actually pretty high with every deck. I'm not saying it can win a tournament or something, but I'm saying you'll have a good shot. Guys, this is Asa signing off.